All right. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It is December 6th, 2023, and this is the Murray City Municipal Council meeting. I'm Gary Harekesi, and I'm the council chair, and I will be conducting this meeting. Again, thank you for everyone for being here. Councilwoman Dominguez is excused from the meeting. Otherwise, all council members are present. With that, we will move first to the Pledge of Allegiance, and I've invited my wife, Jill Harekesi, to lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We will move forward to the approval of the minutes for the council meetings on October 17th, 2023 and November 14th, 2023. Are there any changes to either of the minutes? Sorry, November 14th. Seeing there are no changes, I will take them together.
I will make a motion to approve the minutes of the October 17th and the minutes of the November 14th, 2023 meetings.
I second it.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the motion? Seeing none, Brooke, would you call the roll?
Mr. Cotter. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Rogers.
Aye.
Ms. Cotter. Oh, Ms. Cotter. Yes. No. Yeah. Sorry about that. I caught myself off guard. Sorry about that. Ms. Cotter. Aye. Ms. Turner.
Aye.
Mr. Harekesi.
Aye. Wonderful. And with that, we will move forward to our employee recognition for Delia Hernandez, our business licensing administrator, and I will be at the podium with Phil Markham and the mayor. So I will just start out by reading the reason for recognition. So Delia consistently demonstrates exceptional dedication, knowledge, and dependability, along with a great attitude that makes her an outstanding candidate for this recognition. Since Delia started in 2021, she quickly adapted to her role in business licensing. She is also willing to assist the building and planning departments as needed. This is all because of her positive attitude, willingness to learn, and accept new responsibilities. Customers often seek out Delia for help because of her abundance of knowledge and trustworthiness. Delia's friendly demeanor has a positive impact on our workplace culture, and she has earned the admiration of her coworkers. In conclusion, I recommend Delia Hernandez for the Employee of the Month Award because of her contributions and her attitude are indispensable components of the Community and Economic Development Department. So with that, I have a certificate from the council and the mayor, as well as a $50 gift card for you. So thank you. Congratulations. And I will invite Mayor Hales.
Yeah, we're just, you know what? Since we've got the group.
Get out your mind.
I know, it's so hard when you have your back, because usually we're speaking. We're speaking to the council, so I, as Gary, would just like to congratulate you, and I got to meet Delia's family at our Christmas tree lighting, and her father. Let me tell you, he explained how to say your name, and by the time I got through, I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to concentrate on this and just do a little better, because we had, I said to Gary when he was coming down, I said, you've been practicing that. And he said, yes, I have. So anyway, Delia, we are excited to be able to present Employee of the Month to you. We appreciate all you do. We know it's huge in our community to be bilingual, and for you to be able to speak Spanish to our citizens is amazing. And I've used her several times. I speak poquito español, MUI, and it's really broken, but I can get out a few things, and then I have to head over to that department to get help. So we appreciate it. You don't just do it for your planning department, but you do it for all the whole city. So thank you very much. We appreciate that you share that, and we as administration appreciate all you do for our city. So thank you for your hard work and all you do, and let's give her another hand.
I'd just like to say, about Delia, her smile, her enthusiasm, it's infectious. And everybody in the department just enjoys interacting with her. She's more than willing to help anybody at any time. And my office is way in the back. And typically, when an employee comes from all the way up in the front counter, all the way back to get me, it's one of these, okay, give me a minute, But when Delia comes back, it's totally different. I really enjoy working with her every day, and she just makes the day better. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Per my director's request, this is going to be in Spanish. It's a great feeling to receive the Employee of the Month recognition because it's been a short time that I've been working for Murray City, and it got soon. I love my job here in Murray City. Business licensing is a really interesting department. I learn something new every day in that department. I really love working for Murray. I love my new cubicle. I love the new building. And I love the relief in the Spanish-speaking customers' face when they notice that I speak Spanish. It's a very grateful feeling to see the relief in their face, and they're so happy. And I feel very grateful for Priscilla's training when I started working here. She was amazing. She was very patient. I've learned a lot from her, and I keep learning from her every day. I work here. And I could not ask for better coworkers, better supervisor, Priscilla, and a better director. That Phil is. He doesn't stop offering his help and reminding us that he's there for everybody whenever we need him. And thank you, my husband, for all his support. Thank you, my friends that are here, my coworkers. And I'm a hard worker. I work hard for my own improvement. And being recognized just make me feel very motivated to work harder and to work better. Thank you.
All right, we will move ahead to our citizen comments portion. Citizen comments will be limited to 3 minutes. Please step to the microphone, state your name, city of residence, and fill out the required form with Patty. She's sitting there on like the third row. She just raised the clipboard. If you are here for the public hearings, that will come later, so please wait for your public comment regarding those public hearings at that time. And with that, we will open the public comment portion.
Gary, real quick, can Delia and her family leave?
Oh, yes, absolutely,
Okay.
please. You don't have to stay. Thank you.
Priscilla, you need to stay. I'm kidding you.
And with that, the public comment portion is open.
My name is Delin Barney. Okay. They're best if they're side by side.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you want them side by side?
Yes. Starting again. My name is Delin Barney. I live at 4902 South Box Elder Street, maybe about a block from here. Mayor Hales, Murray City Council members, Murray City Attorney, and citizens of Murray City, thank you for a very nice Christmas tree lighting ceremony. I had the pleasure and opportunity to meet some of you and your families at that ceremony. On August 22nd, 2023, Murray City Redevelopment Agency, RDA, considered a resolution authorizing the marketing and sale of real property within the Central Business District located at 4868, 4878, and 4872 South Box Elder Street. The location of the property identified as 4872, parcel 039, although technically accurate, is historically and positionally inaccurate. 4872, parcel 039 and parcel 040 were created from 4874 South Box Elder Street, parcel 008. When compared side by side and overlaid, they look almost identical. That's the overlay of the map to the left. However, I apologize for the time this is taking to get this. However, when 039, which is this one right here, and 008 are aligned together, it shifts all the boundary lines from Fifth Avenue and Fourth Avenue up about 8 feet. That's where technically that's correct, but positionally, further back than 1987, when these parcels were set up back to 1911, they were identified surrounding Fifth Avenue and Fourth Avenue. Yes, I realize that property boundaries lines change. However, the basic layout stays the same. I feel that Murray City should not sell the properties listed above, especially 4872 South Box Elder Street, until the boundary lines and descriptions are corrected to reflect the boundary lines and property lines that have been in existence for many years. Thank you for your time, and I would like to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's.
Thank you.
Same to you, Dylan.
All right, seeing no one else, we will go ahead and close the public comment or the citizen comment portion, and we'll move on to our consent agenda. We have Mayor Hales presenting to consider a confirmation of the mayor's reappointment of Samuel Ingram to the MCCD Review Committee for a 3-year term beginning January 1st, 2024. Consider the confirmation of the mayor's reappointment of Ray Beck to the MCCD Review Committee for a 3-year term beginning January 1st, 2024. Consider the confirmation of the mayor's reappointment of Jeremy Lowry to the Planning Commission for a 3-year term beginning January 1st, 2024. And to consider a confirmation of the mayor's reappointment of Jake Pearson to the Planning Commission for a 3-year term beginning January 1st, 2024. Mayor?
Thank you, Gary. We just, if any, I don't believe any of them are here, but if you're here, will you please stand? Okay. These are reappointments, and we just want to express our appreciation for all that our volunteers do. This is what makes Murray City who we are, is we have so many volunteers that are willing to help. We have, I don't know how many volunteers, but we have hundreds and hundreds of volunteers that make this city what it is today. So we're grateful, and we appreciate the council is willing to consider confirmation of these appointments. And so without further ado, and I won't go through that again, we'll just ask if you would be willing to confirm these appointments.
I'll take a motion.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
I second it.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the motion? Seeing none, Brooke, would you call the roll?
Mr. Cotter. Oh my gosh, I've done it again. I'm so sorry. Mr. Rogers.
Aye.
Ms. Cotter.
Aye.
Ms. Turner.
Aye.
Mr. Harekesi.
Aye. Thank you.
I apologize for that.
We're gonna have to separate you two down there if this continues. I don't wanna have to get Bill on the phone. Okay. With that, we will move forward to our public hearing portion. And so first, we will consider a resolution of the Murray City Municipal Council approving an adjustment to the wastewater service boundaries it has in common with Mid-Valley Improvement District. And we have Russ Kakla presenting. Together. And so should I talk about this? And I'll also mention the second one because we'll do the public hearing together. And then vote separately. So to consider a resolution of the Murray City Municipal Council accepting the plat depicting the adjustment to the wastewater service boundaries the city has in common with the Mid-Valley Improvement District. So both of those. Please.
Okay, do you guys want a recap on what this covers exactly, or do you have a clear understanding of the reasoning for these after this process?
They want a little recap.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so basically, this is, this is adjusting a boundary, Mid-Valley's district boundary with Murray City. Their Mid-Valley's district boundary has not been updated since 1947, so this is clarifying the legal description. This truly affected 2 properties, and the resolutions are accepting the plat and accepting the new boundary description. Is that sufficient enough? Yeah, okay.
Perfect. Anything else? Okay, as this is a public hearing, we will go ahead and open the public hearing on both of the items as mentioned. Seeing no one approaching the podium, I will close the public hearing and I will turn it back to the council for any questions.
I have none. We were educated at the
Okay.
committee of the whole, so. Right.
Wonderful, and we will take each one separately, so if we have a motion on the first.
I will make a motion to approve a resolution of the Murray City Municipal Council approving an adjustment to the wastewater service boundaries it has in common with Mid-Valley Improvement District.
I second it.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the motion? Seeing none, Brooke, would you call the roll?
Mr. Rogers.
Aye.
Ms. Cotter.
Aye.
Ms. Turner.
Aye.
Mr. Harekesi.
Aye. And then the second?
I'd like to make a motion to approve a resolution of the Murray City Municipal Council accepting the plat depicting the adjustment to the wastewater service boundaries the city has in common with the Mid-Valley Improvement District.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the motion?
None.
Seeing none. Brooke, would you call the roll?
Mr. Rogers.
Aye.
Ms. Cotter.
Aye.
Ms. Turner.
Aye.
Mr. Harekezi.
Aye. Both measures pass, and there are no business items scheduled. We will, or on the list, we will move to the mayor's report and questions.
Thanks, Gary. Just a couple things. We've mentioned a little bit of it tonight, but boy, we had a phenomenal turnout to our tree lighting Saturday evening. It was packed. We don't know exactly, but we're guessing through the entire, there were people there about 5:30, maybe even a little earlier, and went till about 8:30, 8:45, and we think we had about 400 to 500 residents, guests join us. We had Santa there. It took about 2.5 hours to get through that line. It didn't take 2.5. We had about a 2.5 hour line, and it was just great. Everything worked perfect. I'll tell you, I know you all know this, but the power department made me a switch. It was fake, but it looked real. And last year I just did the Chevy Chase thing, and I said, come on, let's make it a little more. And there were 3 people operating the lights, and they were saying, now don't do it on 1, do it on 0. And so Santa decides to help me and puts his hand on the switch, and I could feel it start to move at 1. I've never had more strength in my life. I was holding that thing and not letting him pull down. And then it was kind of cool that it went down to 0, and they all of the areas that needed to be lit perfectly. And I got to tell you, I know some of you saw, but we had, I'm not going to say any names because we had so many employees involved in putting that tree up. That is a beautiful tree. It's 70 feet high, and the 4 trees around it are 20 feet. And we had every single department, I mean every department over here working on that, getting it ready for Saturday evening. And we had some hiccups, as what happens on something like this. And but anyway, it's turned out beautiful. I don't know if the music's on now, can't hear it in here, but it is. So the music's on. It's cool. So we had some little hiccups with that, and they've just got everything working great. So just a big appreciation. I'd really like to give the employees, all of our employees, a big hand for all of it. Yes, that was for you, Russ, also, so I just want to make sure you. Poor Russ. He just has that, anyway. So real quick, I just want to tell you a couple little closures. Now, is Third West I-250, that's the one that's going to be closed, is that correct? When is that taking place, Russ? When does that close? Right now. So that's going to be closed. Third. You can drive northbound. Okay, southbound. Third West at Big Cottonwood Creek, the bridge there, that's going to be limited lanes. So we will have a lane open there. So those are the things I'm going to let you know. And then before I'll say one more thing, but I just wanted to thank Gary and David for your service on the council. It's been fun getting to know you two. You've been very supportive to our city, our employees. Thank you. Thanks for meeting with us. We meet with the council. This wasn't happening before, but we meet with the council every other week, and we're just appreciative because we know you have busy lives and everything, and you're always willing to come in and meet. So we as administration and all the employees want to wish all of you a great success. Thank you. I know both of you have plans in the future. Trust me, I know this. So we look forward to it, and thank you for all you've done for our city.
Thank you. As this is the final meeting for the year, and it'll be my final meeting up here as well as David's, I just wanted to take a moment and see if, David, if you had anything you wanted to say.
I'll take a quick second if that's all
Please.
right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I just want to thank the administration, thank the mayor. I want to thank my fellow council members for being so great to work with, so awesome. I've gotten to know them. I've gotten to know a lot of employees in this city, and it's been such a privilege and such an honor to be able to be here. I'm really happy that I got to be here, got to be part of it. I've always loved local government. I've always thought it's incredibly important, and it's where the rubber meets the road, literally. And so I'm really, really excited that I got to be up here, and just want to thank everyone who's helped make this such a great opportunity for me.
And I will also take a few minutes of privilege, so please bear with me here as I prepared some remarks. To the residents of District 5 in Greater Murray, the last 2 years have been an honor and a privilege to represent you all on the City Council. It all began in February of 2022 with live interviews for hours as 12 of us residents vied to fill this important seat. In my interview, I spoke of the challenges that Murray was facing, from housing and density to shrinking resources. I quoted the late co-founder of my company, "Be passionate to the point of ridicule," as the way that I would handle each and every day of my term. I can confidently say that I brought my passion to serve, my passion to improve the city, and my passion to always do the right thing regardless of the ramifications each and every minute that I have sat in this seat. I was unanimously elected chair at the beginning of this year, and I have carried my passion all the way through. In these short 2 years, I have accomplished the following with the support of my colleagues. Although I was not part of planning for the new City Hall, when I came aboard, I looked at the plans and proposed that we reduce the amount of turf and increase the water-wise green space. The administration agreed and we made the change. We now have a City Hall that we are proud of, not only for its beauty in the building, but we can be confident knowing we are using water conservatively. We passed 2 strong budgets that reduced tax increases originally proposed, but still created impressive wage increases for our employees and funded numerous city priorities. We entered into contract negotiations for the sale of the old City Hall site while ensuring citizens' priorities were incorporated into the zone, including lowering building heights, increasing parking, and enhanced green space. We passed a reasonable power increase phased in over 3 years that will set the power department up for success over the next several years. We adjusted regulations around solar on commercial buildings that would make it more advantageous for businesses to add solar to their buildings. When I was elected chair, I jumped in immediately to make the following improvements. I asked the council staff to challenge the status quo. I was tired of hearing, "This is the way we've always done things." Our residents deserve more. I worked to eliminate lavish meals for most meetings when they were short and not necessary. I worked to create transparency, accountability, and a cap for council travel, and I encouraged the new council to maintain this policy change. Residents were absolutely horrified when they read the article and saw what was being spent on travel. Eliminating unnecessary meetings. There's no reason to meet just to meet. Meetings need to have a purpose and a goal. I worked to consolidate the council handbook with Jennifer and consolidate the policies, reducing redundancy, confusion, and eliminating conflicting policies. I empowered the council team to take on projects to improve processes, including the process for nonprofit fee waivers and donations. To the Murray City employees, thank you for all you have done for me, my family, and our city. We have a team that is second to none. Chiefs Middleman and Burnett, and all of the heroes in police and fire, thank you for what you each do each and every day. Your efforts are nothing short of awe-inspiring, and I'm so honored to support you all. To Greg Ballon and the Power team, thank you for your collaboration and the efforts you have made to make the department a better, stronger place. To Kim Sorensen and the Parks, Arts, and Recreation team, thank you for making Murray a better place to live and enhancing the value of these services to all residents. To Brenda, Brooke, and the Finance and Recorder teams, thank you for ensuring that we can all have confidence in the strength of our finances, our elections, and the future stability of this great city. To Russ Kakala and the Murray Public Works, thank you for your responsiveness and ensuring that we have flood-free areas, clean and safe roads, and safe sidewalks. To Phil Markham and this Community and Economic Development team, thank you for shepherding us through the challenging zoning matters and truly focusing on making Murray a strong economic place to work and live. To my council team, Jennifer, Patty, and Crystal, thank you for everything, whether it's attending to the needy council members, responding to last-minute requests, and finding ways to make meetings more efficient. We could not do it without each of you. To the departments that I've missed, thank you for everything that you have done to make the lives of the residents great and to help all of us council members through all these decisions. To the mayor and the administration, thank you for all the mentorship, the collaboration, and the collegiality that you have shown throughout these last 2 years. From what I've been told, this is a great change from prior administrations. To my council that I've served with over the last 2 years, specifically and especially Rosalba and Pam, thank you for always supporting me, working with me towards the common goal of doing what's best for Murray, regardless of personal benefits, and ensuring that we make Murray the best city to live in. You are people who care greatly about your community, and I'm glad that you both get to continue on serving. Now to my supporters, many of whom are here. Thank you. Thank you for your confidence and help. Thank you for all the hours spent knocking doors, making phone calls, and for all those dollars donated. It was an incredible campaign, and we could not have done it without you. The cards were stacked heavily against us from the beginning, but we can say proudly that we left it all on the field. I want you all to hold your heads up high, and I'm forever grateful. To my sister Macy and her family, thank you for all your support. It was always a treat having you knock doors and walk in the parade with me. To my mother Terry, thank you. Thank you for jumping in and putting all your efforts into my campaign. There were numerous doors that I knocked where people would say, "Now we heard your mother was out knocking, the blonde lady." And it was the talk of the area. You should feel great about what you did. You are an incredible advocate, and I'm lucky to not only call you mom, but also call you my biggest cheerleader and friend. To my daughters, Grace and Ella, I'm so grateful for all you sacrificed while Dad was out meeting the district. You each are incredible, and I want you to take away a lesson that we as Herekasis may get knocked down, but the most important thing is that we come back stronger in the future. To my wife, Jill, I'm not sure that there are enough thanks to give you. From the beginning, you have stood firmly behind me. As most of you may know, but many of you may not, we are expecting our third daughter in early February. And you were basically a single parent each night as I was out meeting the residents. You did it gracefully, thoughtfully, and with so much love. I do not believe that there is a better person or partner to have in your corner helping you fight the good fight. You took on the role with me proudly, and you helped me serve my constituents to the best that we could. I have no doubt that our next journey will be even stronger and better. I thank you for challenging my positions, reminding me of my blind spots, and being an amazing person to lean on. I love you so much, and I cannot wait to see what is next. To the incoming council members, especially my successor, Adam, I ask that as a soon-to-be constituent, that you focus on doing what is right for your residents. Make your citizens proud for the decisions you make as a public servant. Focus on what is best for the residents. You are secondary to them. There is so much negativity around politicians. Always ask yourself, would I be comfortable with this decision or this policy being printed? And would my residents be happy? Be proud, be bold, and be passionate. As you enter public life, know there will be trolls and things that may upset you and your family. I ask you to remember, you are enough. Thank you all for being here. I conclude by reminding us all to do as Ms. Murray has laid out in the Kindness Project, to be kind to each other. Share a smile or a hello. You never know what people are going through and whose life you may impact just a little bit. Thank you. Thank you all. And with that, if there's nothing else, we are adjourned.